Alright everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Mission for Fishing. Today's episode we have, well, something that's been highly requested on the channel, and that is another boat upgrade. If you guys have watched my last video, I purchased this spring and I intended to flip it and fix it up. I had no time to, and the boat has just basically sat ever since I really picked it up and bought it. So this winter, I'm out of school right now, I'm on winter break, and I had a very nice friend of mine, meet Taylor. He is letting us basically take over the middle stall of his garage to complete this restoration in a nice heated garage, since currently it is, well, about -15 out. This is much appreciated. Huge shout out to him for letting us be able to tackle this here. Well, I'm excited to get into it. We have a lot of work ahead of us. The plan for this boat is, as I mentioned in my last video, I bought it. It's a 16-foot late 80s V-Series tracker. The plan is we're going to take this and, well, what is already a modified boat, we're going to modify it again, and we're going to try to optimize it for, well, kind of what we do here on the channel. We're going to be changing up the layout, we're going to be doing a ton of stuff. The bad thing about the boat is completely trashed. I mean, the whole thing has just sat outside for a number of years, and the carpet is just peeling off. We have massive holes in the subfloor. The foam underneath is holding on to a lot of water. We had a mouse problem. There's a lot of stuff that's got to get changed. We have 3 weeks here, so I'm going to try to film a video every week. So the goal for today is to basically get everything ripped down and stripped to the bare aluminum. I don't know how many people are going to be able to help with this, but a lot of the guys that usually help are not available. So 3 weeks. We got to get this thing all turned around before school starts back up and I lose all my time. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy today's episode. I know it's been highly requested to do some more boat upgrades and restorations. So without further ado, here we go. Are we ready?
We're ready.
We're ready. Oh, well, I don't know.
Guessing not.
If you want to know the best tool set that you can get for $100. Wow, that is not much. She's stoked though. I was sitting on that not too long ago. For everybody counting along at home, we are 2 beers in. So, we just got the front deck off and you can kind of see what Buster was up to in here. Well, we got some remnants of some previous tenants. Looks like we also have, you can see where they just totally chopped out the foam. So this is where the live well was. This was the, I think this was the fill line, and this was the drain. So we'll have to deal with that. But yeah, there really wasn't much holding on to the front. It did look like they added this bracing in here, as well as this little bracket here. So it looks like they did kind of try to reinforce the front, although that one's not doing much. Yeah, so we'll see how much of this we can save. The foam is, well, the foam is pretty trash. I mean,
Stinks.
Yeah, it's horrible. Oh, what do you think so far?
It's a project.
Oh, looks good. Keep tearing her apart?
Yep.
Alrighty. One.
Yep.
Yeah!
So much time to get one panel off.
Nice.
Well, fuel tank's free.
Maybe that's where an air leak was.
It is now.
Gas tank up the back here.
Who
Look at
fills
all
up
this.
the tank before they redo it both?
I filled it up like, well, okay, so.
I go down. What? You're tightening it.
Am I? So, none of the screws for the subfloor are wanting to commit for the main piece, but this is some of the original plywood from when this thing left the factory, and some of the original carpeting. So, this is like 30, 40 years old, and well, we were prying on it, and she's wanting
We'll send it.
to come up here. We found him.
And The smell.
That's like the second or third one I found now, something like
That
that.
one's been there a minute.
That one's been there a while, yeah. Just a
That's
minute.
almost mummified.
It's
Yep.
white.
All right, everybody, welcome back to day number 2. Back at it like a crack addict. 12:05. It is Sunday, December 18th. Last night we had cameras die, and we ended up working a lot later than I was thinking we were going to. So we actually made quite a bit of progress back here. I don't think I actually showed an update last night. So this part of the subfloor out. We got all the foam ripped out from underneath the live well back here in the original bench seat. It was a huge pain in the butt. All the foam is now gone. We're going to start in on these edges. I mean, it's debatable whether we really need to take these out, but if we're going to do it, we might as well do it right. You can just see this is just... it's gone. There was nothing holding this on. This middle piece is pretty good. I have no idea. Top of everything going on already, we do have some packages coming in. So our foam should be in today. I suppose we get to keep cracking away, huh? Let's do it. We've made a lot of good progress, everybody. We got the subfloor out, we got all the foam out. The best method that we found was using an oscillating saw and actually just cutting up the foam and get some relief areas, and then actually take a crowbar and just kind of pound it out. Now basically the stages that we're at is I've just removed all of the wiring from the boat so that we can get access to the back flotational foam here. This is the last bit of foam I think on the boat that we're going to have to remove, and then we're going to have to surface prep and clean everything up. Looks like there's still a lot of good stuff. We have some reading material here. IowaDNR.com/fish. Choose from Iowa. Oh, 2000? It was in Iowa in 2000. So, last bit. Nice. Suppose we'll keep cracking. Someone's calling me. Howdy. We are currently cleaning the boat. The one bad thing is I don't think I bought enough foam. We'll find out. We'll find out pretty quick. Right now we're just trying to clean the boat. We're just trying to get it all prepped. This is kind of a boring job, so we got the time lapse up in the corner, and yeah, let's get cracking, I suppose. What do you think?
We made a lot of progress today. It may not look like it on camera, but everything's cleaned for the most part. We'll scrape the rest of this out tomorrow, and we're getting there. We're further along than I think what we both thought we would be, so.
Yeah. Subfloor, gone. Foam, gone. It's all in the back of the truck. I gotta take it out to the landfill tomorrow. I'm sure they're gonna love me. Only found 2 dead mice today. Did we get either of them on camera? Yeah, one was just a skeleton, so in total we have found 3 dead mice just tonight. I think I found 3 earlier, so there was a good amount. Stuff we got from the store is this crud cutter here. This stuff actually worked pretty darn well at getting a lot of the well, just getting the styrofoam and everything uplifted and whatever. I don't know, it turned out really good. We brought the garden hose out, we ended up washing it down, so we're gonna be ready for foam pretty quick. And then after that, well, golly, we're gonna be ready to start actually construction. We've already been talking. I mean, the possibilities are really endless because we have the good bones here. I mean, a lot of progress. Day 2. See you guys day 3. Welcome back to day number 3 of working on the boat. Hopefully this isn't too loud. We got the furnace running because we're kicking it up to 80 degrees, baby. That's right. We are just about to start foaming. Well, first off, we got to clean the inside of the boat. My gosh, I'm gonna have to take the sweatshirt off. I'm actually sweating. This is the stuff we are using tonight. 2-part polyurethane flotational foam. So if your boat goes under, your boat still has buoyancy and it will stay afloat, even if like you forget the plug. Some people have in the past. Ah, shoot the plug. We have just finished up putting the pink styrofoam pour foam blockers into the center channels of the boat. and now we are just getting ready to actually pour foam. This is flotation foam by Total Boat. I just found them on Amazon. They had a lot of good reviews, so I figured might as well give it a try. Have good ventilation, wear protective eyewear, a full gallon of activator. Wait, 6 months. 6 plus 4, that's 10. Oh, this is expired! What? We'll find out. This thing better work, otherwise I'm going to be extremely disappointed. So, alright. Okay. So it's a one-way up. Put the bee in bush. 1 and a bush light.
What's happening?
I think it's 4. Is it day 4 working on this thing? We've picked up a new helper here. This is Parker. We've tried to film some past videos for a couple of years now, and they haven't worked out. So finally, you guys are getting to meet him. We have the remnants of how last night's pouring adventure went. It's not good. So here's the boat. We first started pouring this section here, and I didn't really know how much to add, so I kind of just added a little bit. I added this bag here to keep it from sinking all the way down, going to the bilge pump and clogging everything up. First pour was fine. The second pour got a little messy and started running out the side here. So it's not as full as it should be. And that goes for the whole boat, basically. I didn't buy enough foam. I knew that. I said it on camera. This is kind of the problem that we have. A couple of these turned out really nice. We had a couple mistakes, as you'll see here. I basically goofed. I pushed out one of these sides. I additionally should have taken up Taylor's original suggestion at liquid nailing these pieces to the bottom of the boat so that this foam wouldn't run down. We were concerned with drainage, but yeah, everything kind of went there. So you can see we didn't even get to these. Everything's basically half full. So what I've done, I went ahead and I bought this 1.5 inch thick piece of foam. Now, if my calculations are right, this should give us about 220 pounds of buoyancy. So that, coupled with the 300 pounds of foam here, should get us barely to that 500-ish mark. And with the addition of this other pink styrofoam that we have in here, I also have a few other pieces over there, I think we should be at what we need. I think we're in a good number, in a good ballpark here. We also kept a lot of this foam up here because this really wasn't water damaged. Yes, they did cut into it, but I think we're gonna try to seal this up. There's also a lot of buoyancy still in the nose from when the factory poured it, because that's all still good foam. So as I mentioned, we did make a trip to the store. So we now have all of the plywood we should need for the boat. We're gonna paint all of this with some exterior paint. So that's all gotta get done before we carpet and carpet glue. I picked up some aluminum in addition to some rivets and whatnot. We're still doing good budget-wise. We're still doing good time-wise. Nonetheless, we gotta keep our lead, so stay tuned, stick with it. Let's get to day 4. We have the inside of the boat, well, basically foamed out the best that we could. We shoved foam kind of everywhere we could, and we kind of stacked it up where we felt there needed to be more. It's good. The nice stuff about this pink stuff is this is closed cell, so that means that I'm not gonna have to worry about it like picking up moisture, like holding onto water at all. Stuff is also super resilient, deterioration, I believe. It's pretty durable stuff, so I feel more comfortable with extruded polystyrene than I do with that 2-part mixed foam. We'll see how it holds up. We'll see how it does. Hopefully we never have to test it and we never have to use it. But right now, since we got the majority of what we had to do, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do some fun, exciting things, and we are going to, well, do some test fitting here. Okay. We should probably trailer park, anchored out, getting out all summer long. Very nice.
She is
God.
beautiful on that.
We have just dry fitted the first sheet of plywood. This is the subfloor. Bass Tracker is so convenient and just engineering department. This is basically perfectly fits a 4x8 sheet of plywood. Now that we have this in place, we can start playing around with framing options and seeing what we can really do. We're gonna talk about a few things here off camera, get a couple measurements, start cutting, start drilling, and then we'll probably end up taking this out and painting it, and then that'll probably be about as far as we get tonight. I think we are on day 5 or 6. I don't know, I'm losing track here. Anyways, I skipped a day. I didn't show you guys anything because, well, it basically was all involved in painting this 4x8 sheet here. This is the subfloor, so this is 1/2-inch marine grade plywood. We painted this in some exterior paint, which is some of this, it's this American Heartland exterior latex. I didn't know if this was going to actually soak into the wood, but the wood really took it up. This is about 1/2 gallon worth, so the wood just soaked this up, which is great because that's what you want. You want that paint to penetrate in there so that when water gets in there, the wood has already taken up something, and so it's less likely to rot. And the reason why we're going with such a big subfloor is because we're still going to need bottom flooring for some of the hatches for storage that we're going to be adding. So it's all going to get carpeted today and set inside the boat, and then well, I guess that's the plan for tonight. We're going to get this carpet glued and carpeted. I got my pops with me to help me on this endeavor, so without further ado, let's get cracking. Handiest. Yeah. Let's line it up here. That's where it's set now. Very good. I don't know how long the camera was rolling before it died, but this is the sheet we got. This is 4x8 covered. The carpet we used, I believe, is 16 or 20 ounce marine carpet. It does look like it's very quality carpet, much better than the indoor-outdoor stuff. So we stapled the inside edge there. Kind of see, I mean, there's some glue that kind of dripped out in places, but all in all, I think we did an excellent job. We're going to tip this back down on its side. We're probably going to put some weight on it tonight. Just like in the past boat builds, we just used some of this indoor-outdoor carpet adhesive. This stuff is really good stuff. I would highly recommend it. This is the Tech brand. This is from Menards. All of the stuff we're getting is basically from Menards for this project. But I think that is going to wrap up this week's progress. I'm not sure what day it is. Started the episode, we've torn the boat down. We've got all the way to carpeting the subfloor. So in the next episode, we're going to be picking up where we leave off. We're going to be installing the subfloor. We're going to be cutting the front deck, framing everything out. So a lot of big things are coming yet for part 2 of this video. This is about how far we've gotten. Got a mound of junk sitting over there. Got a mound of junk sitting over there. Thanks for watching today's episode. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap that bell icon. That being said, mission of the day was to tear the boat down and then start getting her ready to be brought back. I think we definitely did that. So, that would be mission complete.